So I go to this restaurant. It's called Veeps, which I thought was just a cool name, and I realized years later it's VIPs. Oh, okay. Got to get up pretty early to fool me. So I go to Veeps, and I look across the way. It's kind of like a Denny's, like a family restaurant type of a thing. So I'm looking across the table at this girl, and she's kind of looking at me. She's giving me the look, like, like, hi. I go over there. I'm suave and debonair. I'm 22 years old, and I sit down and start using my amazing Spanish to talk to her. And she's sitting with her friend, who she says is her brother. And then she asks me if I want to go to a party. And I'm like, of course I want to go to a party with this gorgeous woman. And so we get into a car, and it's her brother, is the guy that she was with. He's driving, and I'm sitting in the back with this girl. And we become fast friends and swapping spit and the whole thing, making out the back of the car. And I'm noticing, like, if you close your eyes, you can see bright lights, but now they're intermittent, they're flashing. And I look and I realize we're kind of going, like, outside of town, like kind of in the middle of nowhere. And I'm thinking, well, like, maybe it's a bush party, which you used to have in Canada. You go to the field, and I'm like, well, where the is this party? Finally, after about 30 minutes, they pull over on the side of the road, and she gets out of the car, and the guy turns around and pulls a gun out into my face. Now, when I've told this story in the past, people go, why don't you just punch him in the face? Why don't you just knock the gun out of his hand? It's like, it doesn't work that way. Like, you don't know what to do when someone pulls a gun out on you in the side of a dirt road in the middle of Mexico. And I was thinking, if this guy shoots me and my mom can't find me, my mom's going to kill me. Like, I'm in so much trouble with my mom if he kills me right now. So anyways, he's demanding my money, and what did I have? I don't know, 300 pesos, which is about $10. I give him my money, and they get in their car, and they drive away. And as they drive away, the chick is, like, laughing at me, and all I could think of was, like, I just bought her dinner at Veeps. That cost me 30 pounds, 30 pesos. So anyways, they drove away, and now I'm on the side of the road, and I have no money, and I just start walking towards the lights of Mexico City. And I'm walking, and it's walking and walking. And I remember this little scrawny dog came and walked with me for a while. He was my only friend. I gave him a name. I gave him the name of Terrence. I remember, Terrence the dog. And then Terrence just said, okay, I'm done with this guy. He off, too, and really left me by myself. And a taxi drove by, but they wouldn't pick up gringos. And I basically walked for 3 hours down this dirt highway towards Mexico City until they finally picked me up in a taxi and dropped me off at the hotel I was at, where I had to go to the front desk and borrow money from the front desk guy, from the manager. And finally, I go back, he goes, amigo, did you learn your lesson? I said, yes. He said, never take a pussy to a party in the middle of nowhere.